Modern medicine is a great thing, no doubt about it. But American doctors are now writing 3.5 billion prescriptions a year. That's up about 1 billion from just a decade ago. Is all that pill taking necessary or even desirable? Is it too much of a great thing? Our Sunday morning cover story is reported now by Susan Spencer of 48 Hours.
It's more than just culture, says Dr. Marcus Reidenberg of Weill Cornell Medical College. After all, these drugs do tend to work.
If the individual is troubled enough by the problem, knows what the risks are of the medicine, including the fact that these new medicines, we don't know what all the risks are, and still feels that the benefit is worthwhile, I don't have a problem with it.
We have been contracted to create a new syndrome name.
At Brand Institute, Inc., a Miami marketing firm, naming or renaming syndromes for drug companies is 20% of the business.
And over here we have a brief description of the syndrome provided to us by the client.
They showed us how it's done.
We're going to have 2 or 3 or 4 words that'll all connect. What we need to do is take the first letter of each of the words and put it together as an acronym.
The team brainstorming to find a catchier name for, well, for arthritis.
Why doesn't everybody write down what they think, top of mind,
that's a great idea.
This syndrome should be called? Time-induced arthritis.
Good.
Very good. Progressive joint disability, PJD. Very interesting.
So if you can come up with the perfect acronym, then
It's a home run for manufacturers and to the end audiences.
The key, says company president Jim DeTore, is a name that describes the symptoms in a nice way.
ERA.
I like that.
Making it okay to seek help, with preferably the client's drug.
so you're trying to get people to go into their doctor's offices and not be embarrassed to say,
exactly
I
it.
have whatever, irritable bowel syndrome, or it's okay to say IBS. I mean, that.
These acronyms allow them to communicate more effectively and with less pressure.
You think you know everything about diabetes, but no one ever told me it could lead to ED.
It works. Every dollar spent on advertising produces more than $4 in sales.
Isn't it better to inform people and patients of specific diseases and allow them to make that educated decision on their own, to make that call to the doctor? As long as there's innovation, there'll be brands, and as long as there's brands, there'll be also syndrome names to help communicate to the population.
And as long as there's diseases, there'll be sales.
Yes, yes there will, yeah.